Greetings, viewers. Today I wanted to talk about my Battlefield 4 wish list. As you all know, Battlefield 4 is just around the corner. It's coming around very soon, and I am very excited about it. I'll be talking about what I'm hoping will be implemented in the game. I'm pretty sure, watching this video right now, it won't change much because from what I can see, they're pretty far in the development cycle. But still, I will be saying what I hope will be in the game. So first off, I hope that there will be more destruction. Me being someone that comes from Bad Company 2, I was pretty used to the whole, you could destroy a whole building most of the time. You can do that in a few maps in Battlefield 3, but it's a lot less present. And, well, there are some maps that feel a lot more claustrophobic. In Bad Company, though, we didn't see much of those. Now, another thing I would really love to see would be customizable dog tags. Now, I know a lot of people will say I'm taking this from maybe like Black Ops 2 or whatever, because in Black Ops 2 there are like emblems and shit, and it's customizable and everything. But I mean, wouldn't you think it'd be really cool if you would be in this random match and you found this really, really popular YouTube celebrity, and you would just really, really love to, and you knife him. You now have his dog tag, and it is completely unique. So you can show it off to your friends and say, hey, I actually knifed this guy. I am a fucking badass. Of course, you might have gotten lucky or whatever, but it'd be really cool. And what'd be even cooler would be that the dog tag doesn't changes in due time. So I knifed this guy in, I don't know, like December of 2013, and like he changes it in, like, I don't know, January of 2014. So it's not the same thing. So it could be some kind of indicator to say I knifed him around that time. And yeah, it would be something to show off to your friends, and just think of yourself as a general badass. Now, the next one could be sort of controversial, but I would like to see better sniping in Battlefield 4. A lot of people might disagree with me and say it's balanced at the moment. I disagree. I think it is underpowered. It's just, you need to be extremely skilled if you want to be an aggressive recon. I think in Bad Company 2 was near perfection. I mean, of course you could one-shot kill someone, but if you were in a 2v1 situation, you would need a lot of skill if you wanted to actually survive, namely kit switching or switching to your pistol or whatever, than you were with something like an XM8C or whatever. In Battlefield 3, you need, like, if you get a chest shot, you can actually kill him, but it takes a lot of reflexes. If you didn't know, playing as an aggressive recon, I do it every once in a while, and it varies. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you need a chest shot if you want to kill him. A chest shot or a headshot. Arms or legs, they don't really count. The thing is, when you are playing an aggressive recon, you need a lot of reflexes. Of course, you want to be the one that pulls off the first shot. You can maybe get away by getting shot once or twice, but with a fire rate of 800, if you're going against like an M16A3, you really want to shoot first. And if you shoot first, you need a lot of reflexes and a lot of response time. So I see this guy in the corner, and I try to shoot him off, and I thought I was around the chest, but turns out I got his arm. I'm dead. There's really nothing else to it. Of course, there is a crossbow as an alternative. The thing is, it takes forever to pump it back up. In Bad Company 2, it would take longer to pull back the bolt action than it was in Battlefield 3. In Battlefield 3, it's actually pretty damn fast. So I think they actually had it right in Bad Company 2. Of course, I know a lot of people don't like snipers and whatnot, and they would rather leave it there. But I personally would love to see stronger aggressive recons. Here is something I would really love to see, and that would be Battlefield 4 supporting esports. Like the way Black Ops 2 does, and for several reasons. I I think it'd be kind of sweet if you could make yourself a career in Battlefield 4. Of course, it won't go as far as that. It won't be in the next League of Legends or anything. But I would love to see a lot more esports in Battlefield 4. I could go more into detail about it, but I'm not that good with commentaries and such. So I suggest you see Jack Fragg's video about it. I'll make sure to post an annotation or whatever. He goes a lot more in depth into it and why it would be a lot better to have esports support and whatnot. Now, one of the obvious things that I would really love to see would be an in-game recorder. There are some games that actually features that, you know, where you can actually go around the map and you know, see the whole game true and true. This again would help for esports gaming, but it would also help for you know, video producers on YouTube. Now, I'm not a big producer. I haven't made a video in like fucking 6 months or even more than that. Holy shit, I think it's been a year. But anyways, for people who loves to record and loves to show videos and such, it would be very, very useful, and it would keep people like me or whoever else on PC from actually losing performance. And here's another thing I would love to see in Battlefield 4, and that would be strong performance. Battlefield 3 at the moment is a pretty demanding game. Of course, it came out in 2011, but it is still one of the harder games to run. It's not the hardest. I can think of a few on my hand that are harder, but I would love to be able to keep a consistent 60 frames per second. Now, a lot of PC gamers like to brag that, like, on PC you have higher graphics and such and 1080p and higher frame rate, but there's a lot of people who just doesn't care much about it, and they would rather just have, you know, strong frame rate. Like me, my computer can easily run Battlefield 3 in like highest setting in 1080p and still get like a 50 to 80 frames per second, which is pretty strong actually. Of course, when I start recording, I drop from like 5 frames per second, so you know, it's sort of down there. But even if my computer is able to achieve that, I always play in 720p low. I play it around console settings because I just want that 60 frames per second consistent. And I don't care about much. I don't care about the graphics that much, so I don't mind dropping it pretty low. I'm not saying Battlefield 4 should have like bad graphics, but I think they should you know, let people be able to drop their settings low enough so we can get our consistent 60 frames per second, even on the lower end computer. I know, like my computer, like 6 months ago, my old graphics card was able to achieve that as well, and I was very satisfied. Of course, that would also help for the general public, so you know, you don't have to spend $1,000 to be able to play Battlefield 4. That'd be very nice. So that about wraps it up. These are my wishes for Battlefield 4. Of course, I'm pretty sure that even though I'm posting this video now, not much is going to be changed. One, because I don't even have 10 subscribers, and two, because Battlefield 4 is pretty much near the end of its development cycle. It's coming out in what, 6 months, 7 months. So you know, they don't have a lot of time to change much, at least from what I can think of, because I know developing a game is very, very demanding. But still, I wanted to share this with you know, the population of YouTube, and at least give my opinion over the subject. If you like this video, please subscribe. I would very appreciate it, but I'll tell you right away, I don't post a lot. Still, I would appreciate it. And make sure you leave a like. Comment would be nice, knowing your opinion and what you would like to see as well. I'll catch you guys next time.